Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we worked on designing out our production chain for making resin, which is going to be necessary for certain electronics as well as fiberglass boards, which are also necessary for electronics. So we're going to need a certain level of resin. And actually, what we do need is we're going to need liquid resin. I had designed this all the way out to make solid resin blocks, or just solidified resin, which we are going to need some of. You can actually make that from wood, just raw wood. But we are going to need the liquid resin for fiberglass. So that is why we're going to build out this whole complicated process for making this stuff. And so we're actually going to be making it up to the liquid stage, and we're not going to be going any further than that. So I went ahead and made some adjustments to the loading bays we laid out before. I went ahead and set up the trains. So they're all running now to pick up the right stuff. Iron, copper, aluminum, silver, and the coal that we're going to need to make the carbon dioxide. And I'll be talking about the coal here in a moment. And then set up a tank loading for the liquid resin. Okay, now there was a suggestion in the comments that, we had a massive coal field all the way down where we were getting our new multi-phase oil deposit, where we had cleared out those nests a couple episodes ago. And I was thinking, yeah, that would be a great idea. We could get this big, huge coal patch, and we could use it for a bunch of stuff. So I went ahead and started building out a mining facility for that coal, and started to get it up and running. And then I noticed that there was a significant problem, is that pollution was a problem. These mining drills make a lot of pollution, and there actually isn't a lot of trees down here, and actually there's a big open area of water, so the pollution was starting to spread really, really far. Actually was starting to get all the way out like to this nest, and all the way out to there, so before it became a problem, I went ahead and decommissioned it, shut it down, until we can start clearing some more of these nests. We probably would have to clear this whole peninsula here. We'd have to probably get cleared out. These couple of nests are probably okay, but I would most likely clear them anyway. We'd probably have to clear out pretty much everything down here would have to all go away in order to fire that particular mine up without problems. And with the Leviathan biters and spitters that are starting to pump out of these things, it is going to be a rough going, because those things are tough to kill, as we experienced. So I'm going to need far better weapons, which means I am going to need the high-tech science packs. And in order to get the high-tech science packs, the electric engine units, easy enough to make. The silicon nitride, again, easy enough to make. Where things are going to get a bit complicated are the electronic logic boards, which we can actually make those right now. No problem. Speed module 1s are an issue. We don't even have the tech to make these yet, and I'll show you in a minute. And lithium-ion batteries is also an issue. So we're going to need lithium processing to get that up and running so that we can start making high-tech science packs. Now, as far as the speed modules, in order to be able to make speed module 1s, we actually need to be making speed circuit boards. And we need to feed them into a specific research facility, a modules lab that actually requires speed circuit boards, effectivity circuit boards, and productivity circuit boards to even make the thing. And those circuit boards require electronic components. So, I mean, it might be possible to make them with the stuff that we have now, but what I'm going to go ahead and do is make the modules part of our eventual new electronics facility. So, we're going to be, working on things to head in that direction. So, after we finish resin, we're going to be going to glass. I think that's all we're going to need. I think glass is all we're going to need. Oh, let me turn that off. I just have to remember, how are green... Yeah, it is the green ones that need the fiberglass boards. These guys here. You can make them with plastic and just regular glass, but we're going to be using resin because it's more efficient. Okay, enough jabbering here. We need to get to work building things. And I've already gone ahead and taken care of actually manufacturing a lot of stuff. So we're going to go ahead and get our electrolyzers going to make our hydrogen. Don't know yet what we're going to do with the oxygen. Oxygen is useful for a bunch of things, but... it's not necessarily useful over here. Maybe I'll make another loading bay over here and load the oxygen there and ship it somewhere. I'll have to see. Alright, so first thing I want to do is actually, I want to fill a little bit of this. Now that I'm looking at it, I probably want to just square... square that off. Okay, and then we're going to need a pump, which I haven't actually made yet. We're going to need 11 of these, which is not few. It's quite a few. Alright, I think we're going to have to just do it here. Alright, well, let's just see. What does 11 of these things look like? Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Actually, that works out pretty nice, all told. And you're going to be doing dirty water electrolysis. And I need that hydrogen. That's specifically what we're doing this for. Start setting up the plumbing. I'm getting some landfill deliveries there. Alright. So there we go. Alright. The other thing we're going to need to deal with is the slag that comes out of here. The slag... You know, we could actually probably ship that up here to be ground up and turned into stuff. I mean, do we have anywhere that's grinding slag already? I don't know. Well, that might be something we do eventually. But for now, I'll just go ahead and stick it in a warehouse or something and then set up a... Set up a... What are these things called? Void chest to get rid of it. Alright. Run the belt through here. Clear some trees. There we go. And then we'll just put you there, and then we'll deal with it at some point. All right, we'll just do void chests. We're going to need to do a wire. I think this is like 150,000. Enabled condition. It's going to be slag is greater than 150,000. Let's run a couple of power poles up there. Alright, so then we will just say take the slag out of there, take the slag out of there. How much slag does this actually produce? Out of curiosity. 13.8 per second. Okay, that's within tolerance. That's a not insignificant amount of slag. I could definitely say we could grind that. Alright, we're gonna need tanks. Okay, so there's our hydrogen gas. Oxygen gas is we're going to pump this through here as well. Alright, we're going to want an overflow valve and a pump. I don't know if we actually really need the pump, but... And then we will put a couple of flare stacks there. There we go. That'll handle that for the time being, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do with that storage. Moving forward. Alright, so there is our hydrogen. Next thing we need is our carbon dioxide. And so we need 7 of these guys. And so let's go ahead and begin routing. I set up a little requester chest to basically request any coal that was sitting in the logistics system. And then dump it into this here so we can just get rid of it. Let's see, come out here. Let's see if that works. It sort of does, actually. Don't want to necessarily be standing on that track. Alright, so we're going to come out here. So this is going to pump this way. I think. That's going to pump that way. And then here... do it like this, or just put it here. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we will do route that through there. Pick up there. And then you guys are going to make carbon dioxide from coal. Alright, and then we have our carbon dioxide store right there. Perfect. Hydrogen, carbon dioxide. Okay. Now, we need a blue catalyst, red catalyst, green catalyst. We're going to do that where and when we need it. First thing we're going to need is green catalyst, and that's going to be feeding 2 lines here. So we'll be taking the hydrogen gas and the carbon dioxide gas, and we'll be making methanol gas. Then we're going to take the methanol gas and use it to make formaldehyde gas. Okay. That works. Alright, so let's do that then. We're going to need to give a good wide berth here. 1, 2, 3. Actually, let's extend that out a little bit more. No, we want to do it more like, you know, to like just 1, 2, 3. All right, so you guys are doing what? You're making methanol. Methanol gas from carbon dioxide and hydrogen using a green metal catalyst. Okay, so okay, so there's our hydrogen. We'll put that there for the time being. All right. So then we're going to need output. Output is going to go there. All right. So we need a green metal is the aluminum and silver. All right, so let's see. Let's say I came in here. All right, went underground, popped out here. And there's our incoming filled green metal catalyst. And then we have our outgoing spent green metal catalyst going that direction. All right, so it's going to be an in, and in, and an out, out, and out. And obviously, you're going to have to be dropping along there. Okay. All right, now we still need the green metal catalyst, and so we're going to take another set of 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, hold on, let's see if I can space these out a little bit better. There we go. And then you're going to be taking the methanol and making formaldehyde. There you are. Catalytic synthesis for formaldehyde. And so you are going to be spitting that out. Actually, I want to buffer this. So we're going to create a buffer with a pump. That'll do. Alright, and then we have the output of our formaldehyde gas. And that goes in a tank. Just place that. There we are. Alright, and then you guys are also going to need the green metal catalyst. But you can do this through here instead, so we can jog that around. Okay. So then what we need is you guys making green metal catalyst. Let's see, you're putting out the filled ones, you're bringing in the empty ones. And then we need inputs of our aluminum and silver. Alright, so there's the aluminum. Perfect. Will that place there? I think it won't. Okay, well, let's do it there, and come through there. Okay, there we are. Now, we need metal catalyst carriers. 50, 100, 150. Let's see if that looks like it's going to be enough. I think it looks like it probably will be, but let me just add 20 more. Just to provide a little extra in the system to make sure. There you go. Formaldehyde gas coming through. Very good. Alright, so now we're going to need 3 of these guys and a red metal catalyst taking hydrogen gas and nitrogen gas, which we haven't actually designed into the system yet, to make ammonia. So I need a way of getting nitrogen, which should be simple enough to acquire from compressed air. Okay, so I'm going to need 5 of those, 5 of those, and 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let me set that up somewhere, and we're also going to be getting oxygen out of that, which we're going to have to basically send to the same tank and deal with in the same way. So we shall see. Alright, so these guys are all running pretty good. I'm not drawing on that hydrogen enough to get everybody up and running, but we haven't really started using all the hydrogen yet, so it'll be fine. Alright, then we take our carbon dioxide and our ammonia, and we make urea. Then we take our urea, blue metal catalyst, turn into melamine. Then we have a formaldehyde and melamine, and we make resin. Alright. But we are at the end of the episode. So, with that, we're going to go ahead and end here. And so we'll get the rest of this hopefully built out next episode. So, for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.